because a man that loves you will move heaven and earth to be with you.
You make me float, float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you serve me on a regular. Boy, this cat is for you.
Okay, Faves, thank you for tuning in. It's your fave, Miss Renee. You guys, we are about to jump into this fresh, steaming hot pot of good food for your soul. I am Fave Miss Renee. Thank you for tuning in to the Fave Miss Renee channel. Guys, you are so appreciated in this space. So, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please don't stay a stranger. To make sure that doesn't happen, smash that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, and every time I upload a video, you'll see it first. Okay? Now, if you have been rocking with Faye for a while now, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you drop me a comment down below. And also, make sure you share this out with your family and friends. All right, so good food is what we're about to do. If you're new here, you don't know what good food is. Good food is not an eating video. We are here to bring nourishments into our souls. Yes. So, good food for our soul is a conversation that I like to have with my faves. And that conversation is based on love, life, relationships, mindfulness, and everything that's good for your soul. So, we talk a lot over here. We grow and go together, and you are now, I hope, a part of this family. So, thank you for coming back. Now, we're getting ready to get in this pot and get some grub. But before we do that, go on ahead and get you something to drink on, because you might get a little parched. You know, sometimes my throat gets a little dry. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to meet you back here in like 2.5 seconds. Okay, so I got my water in my cup, and I am ready to throw down. So tonight's video is titled, How Do I Really Know If He Loves Me? Ooh, honey. Blow it off, girl. It's hot. Blow that spoon off for you. Put it in your mouth, honey. Whoo, child. Now, a couple of days ago, I uploaded a video, and that video was entitled, How to Stop Catching Feelings. So I think this is a good part 2 to that video. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Make sure that you watch that video after you watch this one, okay? So, also, if you are one of the beautiful young ladies that I had the pleasure of meeting this past Friday, yesterday, at the WOW conference, thank you so much for having me there. It was so awesome to be your facilitator on healthy relationships. Thank you. How do I know if he really loves me? Let me go here first. Have you asked him? Have you asked him? Ladies, a lot of times we try to guess and think and assume. Don't do that. Go right up to him. Get him right at your face and say, hey, I know how I feel about you, but how do you feel about me? Watch how he moves. I'm big on that. I talked about that in the last video. Watch how he moves. Body language will tell you everything. And then sometimes he may be honest and say to you exactly how he feels. You can't get that information from your best friend. You calling her for her to help you analyze his every thought, his every word. No. Your girlfriend is good for deciding what outfits to wear. But she can't really very well say what he's doing and how he feels about you because she is not in that relationship. So ask him. See what he says. Now, I said that because, we have to do all things in decent and in order. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to assume anything until you ask the person that needs to be asked the questions. Why do you have to ask anybody how your man feels about you? Come on, y'all. Ladies, let's be real. I had a young person text me about a month ago. A young woman. She's no longer in high school. She's in a situationship or relationship. And she was telling me all these things about them, about their situation relationship, and how they are doing so many things together. And then at the end of it, she wanted to know, how did I think he felt about her? Some things are not adding up. One, be honest with yourself. We did a video, a good food for your soul video, a little while ago called A Woman's Intuition is Her Superpower. So I do send that video out a lot because when young women come to me asking me for my advice and asking me how do I feel about certain things, I may not be qualified just because I'm not into that situation to give you the best advice. But you are. You're qualified. You know how you feel. You know what's going on, what the vibe is, how much the frequency is flowing. You know all of that. And you don't have to ask anybody how you feel towards someone and how they feel about you. Let's be clear. You know. His inconsistency is a consistent answer. I'm going to say it again. His inconsistency is a consistent answer. So, do you really have to ask anyone how your man feels about you? How do you bring yourself to ask another person, someone that is not in your relationship? You're asking them, do you think my man loves me? Or, how do you think he really feels about me? What? What? How can anyone other than you and him answer those questions? Now, if you stop right now and you think about it, how consistent has he been with you? Let's just be clear. Let's just put it out there. Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's stop trying to make it something that it isn't. How consistent has he been with you? And that's your answer. Because a man that loves you will move heaven and earth to be with you. You will never have to ask a question, does he love me? Because, baby girl, he will make sure that you know that he loves you. You'll never have to ask because you feel it, because love is an emotion that you can almost touch when it's real. When it's real between two people, they both have that feeling. It is exchanged. It is reciprocated between the two. Nobody is wondering. Nobody feels left out. There's no big I's, no little U's. We are together. It is consistent. I have to say, if you have to ask, how does my man really feel about me? Then honestly, you already know. His inconsistency is a consistent answer. And any man that loves you will move heaven and earth for you, and you will know that. And you don't need me to tell you how he feels, although I couldn't even if I wanted to. So, think about it. Be real with yourself. Stop holding on to nothing. For real. I know that sounds harsh. No sense in you finishing and going through this new year with somebody that's not really on your team. Now, if you feel it, why are you asking? All right, you guys. So I hope you really enjoyed this good pot of good food for your soul. And I hope it provided you with all that you needed from it. So, as always, keep your heads up and your eyes open. I'll see you guys real soon on the next video. Good night.